Hello Aries, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading, whoever you're thinking about. That is who this reading is intended for. And everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. And we are inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we have going on for you, Aries. The person on your mind. We're looking at their energy towards you. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, for the general overall energy, we do have the Six of Cups. Alright, so let's take a look here. So there may be a couple that I want to clarify, but I kind of feel like there's somebody here who has been thinking about you heavily, okay? I feel like you have been on their mind heavily, especially with this Page of Swords and the Six of Cups kind of being the overall energy here. We have the Knight of Cups and the Star card right underneath that. We got the Temperance. Wow, okay. So I definitely feel like somebody has something that they want to say to you. Some feelings that they want to express with that Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, too, can also be a dream or a vision. And I do, especially with the Star, I feel like somebody is hoping for a specific outcome with you. Like, I feel like they're holding on to some kind of, or creating some kind of dream and vision for you guys for the future. Now, it's like when, like, it feels very like Neptunian to me. It feels very like fantasy-like to me, but hopeful. You know, with that Star energy, it's like wishing for that. So let's see what this is about. I kind of feel like this is a past person here, especially with that Six of Cups being here, because I feel like somebody's, you know, reflecting on the past that you have shared with this person, and it's like creating like this vision of you guys coming back together, or creating this vision of you guys, you know, having some kind of life together in the future. Now, even here in their area of their thoughts, when it comes to, we have the Wheel of Fortune, so to me that can definitely be like a comeback around, also wanting to shift the energy between the two of you kind of to a better space. Even that Temperance, you know, the Temperance we saw at the bottom of the deck, the Temperance is a card of the alchemical process of transforming one thing to another. But it is that process. It does take time. You know, I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here too, I feel like somebody feels that either enough time or lessons have passed that you guys could, you know, get to a different space. Like you could get to a better place now. Now we have the Eight of Wands here for their feelings. The Eight of Wands I do like here, because the Eight of Wands as feelings, it can talk about really wanting and having a strong desire to communicate, to have a conversation with you, to express those feelings, especially with that Knight of Cups. You know, and the Eight of Wands can be wanting to express those feelings to you. The Eight of Wands is also a card of direction and precision. You can see all of these arrows are moving in a very specific, you know, direction here. I feel like somebody finally feels like they know what they want, and maybe in the past they didn't, but I feel like they do now, and I do feel like they're feeling a lot more confident about what they want moving forward. I feel like in the past, one of the things that could have been an issue for some of you guys here with this Ten of Pentacles being the challenge is that you guys may have had different visions of what that future looked like. Okay, maybe one wanted kids and one didn't. One wanted to get married and one didn't. Maybe one wanted to live in the city, one wanted to live in the country. Like there could have been something like that, different values or things that are important. You know, for others of you, I just feel like maybe you were ready for this, Aries, and they weren't ready for, you know, a Ten of Pentacles. They weren't ready to settle down and start to build and grow, or they didn't know what they wanted, okay? But with this energy, with this Eight of Wands here in the heart space, I feel like somebody finally does. Somebody does have a stronger sense of direction and what they want moving forward, what that Ten of Pentacles, really looks like to them. Now we have this Three of Wands here for their intentions. I like that. The Three of Wands is a card of future thinking, future plans, foresight, looking ahead. That goes really well with that kind of like dream and vision energy we felt with the Knight of Cups. The Three of Wands is also a card of like looking into the future and being able to see that. It's a card of expansion and growth as well, wanting to, grow this connection, have a future, make plans. And the Three of Wands is also a card of hope, having positive hope and expectations, okay? It can be a card of like delegation and sending something out as well, because it's a card of manifestation, like sending your intentions out into the universe. So I definitely feel like this could be them reaching out here too, especially with this Eight of Wands. Now we have the High Priestess here for their next action. I feel like they don't quite know what they're going to do yet at this time, because I feel like they're waiting to see how this conversation goes. But I also feel like they're just choosing to trust their intuition here. But let's take a look at it. Tell me about this High Priestess, please. Why is the High Priestess here for Aries? Clarified by the High Priestess. I guess that's all we're going to get here. I definitely feel like somebody's just choosing to use their intuition and trust that the connection that you guys have, especially with the Six of Cups, can be soulmate energy. We saw that Star card of also a very spiritual energy, the Temperance of also a very spiritual energy. Then the High Priestess. This person feels like you guys have a very spiritual connection, and I feel like they're just choosing to trust that. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles for the potential outcome. The Queen of Pentacles can just talk about, stabilizing something, investing a lot of time, effort, and energy into it, really nurturing something. And it's with the Queen of Wands. So I do feel like there's a lot of potential here. I feel like you can expect communication from this person, and I feel like they're in a very different energy. If somebody did not know what they wanted in the past, I definitely feel like they do now. Okay, like there has been a huge shift here, especially with that Wheel of Fortune. You're on someone's mind, very heavily here. They've been thinking about this, and it definitely looks like there's potential here. The Queen of Wands, figuring out what's going to make you happy. She's grasping onto the sunflower, and the sunflowers in the tarot are symbolic for our happiness, right? So it's like they figured out what's going to make them happy, and now they're ready to put the work into to stabilize something, to nurture it, to grow it, to make it happen. So I actually really like this for you. But that is what I have for you, Aries. I do hope that this helps. Now, if this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and then I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time.